for now. I'm going to close this. I'm going to do some music, but I'm also considering, I have connected my Whatnot store to YouTube, and then if anybody's interested in purchasing items from me, I'll probably consider going ahead and doing Saturdays maybe for clothing and fashion and all that stuff. Poshmark is not connected to my YouTube. They don't have that type of connection. But Whatnot definitely does. I just sold another item on Whatnot. We're going to work on this track. There's lots to do. The second section is not complete. So it's a music day today. The other day I was doing a... Oops. The other day I was doing... Hold on. I need to figure out how to put this... Where to put this without it destroying anything. Okay, I guess that works. Okay, so today... My channel is basically about creating original content, because as somebody that also does, that does like Facebook and YouTube is the same. I keep repeating it, but I think it's important for people to know that in order to have your music or any type of thing in the background, you need to make sure it's original. So that's why I have this channel in the first place, is I want people to be aware that this is a very concerning thing. I know a lot of kids come on here, even though it's only for 16 and up. Now, when it comes down to Whatnot, if I do consider starting to sell stuff on Whatnot through YouTube as well and interlocking the two, which I've done before, I have a couple of videos below that have that. I have to make sure if I do have music, Whatnot's the same. Whatnot does not allow you to have any music in the background unless it's your own original stuff. And that is why I am doing it the way I'm doing it, because I know on a professional level, you got to do it that way. It's just how it's done. So everything I produce and record, I am able to play without having any problems on those platforms, because that's just how it is. Okay, so we're going to listen to this now. Okay, we're working on this today. So original content, it is very important. There's a lot of corrections here still. I started this channel, as I said, for that purpose. Hello, Noah. Long time. How are you doing? Have you told your parents you're doing this? They're welcome to join you on here. You know that. It's quite safe, but I would prefer them knowing that you are on this channel, okay? As a safety precaution. So we're working on this track today. Okay. Yeah, you should let them know that. I mean, you're younger, right? You're like around 8 years old. So I want you to make sure that my channel's for over 16. It's not as if anything is happening, but I think I want to make sure that there's like an understanding, you know? The stuff that I'm doing is it's more advanced. I think that's why I chose to do it as grown-ups, because the advancement is necessary. But I don't mind you being here. Just, you know, invite your parents. Have them join in so they can see what it is, right? Yeah, there's a sound that shouldn't be. Yeah, I think that one sounds off. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to do, I'm going to be working over here, okay? I can't, so you're going to watch me or listen to what I'm working on. I don't know if you can see it from here, unfortunately. But I'm going to go back here and see what we have here, put it on there. Oh, probably turn that off. Hold on. Okay. Nope. So we're going to go copy and yes. Okay. And then we're going to go I just see. We're going to delete that because it wasn't absolutely perfect. Right on the line. There. Paste. Yeah. Okay. And when you're cutting and pasting, this is a little bit more definitely high-end, not high-end production, but this is for people who are a little bit more advanced in music because you need to understand how the music works to start with and how you can develop this. So what I'm going to eventually do on a Saturday is I might switch it up. Maybe some Saturdays I might do sales on here with Whatnot because I have a Whatnot store and you guys can watch me on YouTube as well at the same time. And then, you know, so I'm generating money because right now I'm not making money doing this. For me, I need to constantly make money because I'm a grown-up. I'm 44 years old, so I feel as if I need to generate money in some way, right? I can't just not make money. That would be... And right now I'm doing these for free to help people, but I don't see too many people kind of interested to see. I have yet to get some questions asked. Paste. Okay, so I'm doing that right. We're going to just keep adding this in. So I'm cutting and pasting right now. And it's hard for me to bring it too close because you can't see. Yeah, I think it gets tricky. I want everybody to see the entire setup, I think, is important, right? You can enjoy some music while I'm doing this. Let's see, is that correct? Okay. And then paste. Paste. And I'm also recording this for myself as well. So doing it live, sometimes music, sometimes fashion. I might do the live. I haven't done it yet recently. The Whatnot shows live, but I might consider doing it on Saturdays here. Because as I said, I've connected Whatnot and YouTube together, so people are welcome to shop stuff with me and also listen to my music. So I might switch it up and do some business on here too. We shall see. But it's going to come from the other end. I'm going to definitely, it's going to be connected to Whatnot. So you might have to, if you want to purchase things, you might have to sign up with Whatnot first, which you can do. I'll put the links together. Okay, because I do need to make money doing this. So right now, I'm not making money on YouTube at the moment. I make money elsewhere, but it's at the moment, it's more like a hobby, right? I'm using it as a possible development in work, but it's not there yet. We're still getting there. Let me see what I'm doing here. How much more do I have? Okay, I think it's a bit long. We might not, oh, almost done. Okay. Let me go back to this. So this is a free service I'm doing at the moment, but I might switch it up to doing business on here next with Whatnot, just to let you know, because I have a store. I'll show you just now what the store looks like. Paste. I have more things on my Poshmark, but I think Whatnot is kind of like a cool platform because everybody's selling stuff from cards, you know, card games to probably even video games and stuff, which I don't do. Oops. Okay, so I need complete concentration when I do this, because if I don't, I can floops. Paste. So I'm just cutting and pasting a loop that I did. I might go back into GarageBand or Logic and find some more sounds, because then I can, on the iPad, so I can kind of work with that for a little bit. Some people might have seen me do this, and then other people might not have seen me. So I'm going to go back and refresh people's memories and do some loops on here with my iPad, and then send it over as an email, and then link it in. This takes time. It doesn't take an overnight to develop a song. It takes time. But now I can use this song on my Whatnot shows, and it's not a problem. You see what I mean? This is why I'm doing it, because I think people think, you know, it's fun to play other people's songs, but if you're doing it for the purpose of social media and making sure that it's your own stuff, you're not going to have problems on the internet as long as you create it yourself. I even spoke to Facebook now has Meta AI. I was just speaking to Meta AI, and they confirmed it. They reconfirmed, yes, it is important to have your own music if you're going to put music on platforms. So I spoke to a couple of bots, and the bots have agreed that we are doing it the right way on this channel, and that's how I'm going to continue doing it, because right now I don't have issues with copyright concerns, and if I do, I'm usually trying to listen to somebody else's music on here, and I feel very uncomfortable because I know that will be in question, right? Maybe over time, when I'm doing the channel and it grows a little bit more, there might be more things happening. So we're going to listen to this now. Okay. So we're going to try a different sound on here and then send it over. Maybe we try the Logic on here. I don't know. GarageBand is easy. Okay, so now let's get a new song together. Let's create our own beats. Okay, so we need to get, what's the time signature? Beat and time. 85. Okay, so now we need to go in here. So I have to go in here to change the tempo before I begin anything. Tempo right now is 110, so we need 85. Always make sure that the BPM is exactly the same, or else it's just going to mess up. Yeah, 85. So let's see if that made a difference. No, I don't like any of that. Okay, so we're gonna just start, we're gonna go back to tracks, sound library, yeah, we're gonna go to sound library. Now we're go to so now we're going to go into, why is this giving me instruments? More sounds. No, okay, so we're going to have to start. I think we're going to just do a whole new track. Create. What is going on with me today? What is going on? Okay, loops. We're gonna go into loops now. Key signature, hold on. Let me just see. Yeah, I think it's A major. So A major. I don't know why it sounded like minor, but I guess we changed it. So we're gonna do A major. Okay. So I have a video that shows how I did all of these things. So I'll link that video to this, and then, yeah. Come on, what are we doing here? Oh, it changed it back. Okay. interesting. So we're going to use that. Whoops. Okay. Okay, and then I'll organize that later. Okay, so now we're going to do... See, I get work done doing this. You know, every time I do this, I'm able to actually use these tracks for my other platforms. So I'm benefiting off of doing them. I just don't want to waste my time doing something. Ooh. Instruments. Let's do synth. I'm just listening to sounds first so we can decide what to do here. Okay, we're going to add that. Oh, gosh. So I'm going to bring this, I don't know, we'll have to see. This is a simple Okay, so I'm going to turn that off for now, but I might use that. So let's go into... have here? Where are we? Well, that's pretty long. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna add that part now. So I'm busy producing this track. I'm using the keyboard to make all the noises, and that's how I develop my music. I don't use other instruments. It's just easier to select. I use this and then obviously my iPad or my phone to create more stuff. And that's how I add my layers. Somebody had asked me the other day if I was using the guitar, and I don't necessarily, I have guitars, but I don't really play guitars. Somebody who enjoys, I've always worked on keyboard and used my keyboard as the various sounds, which you can do. That's all possible. It's all a possibility, okay? Okay, so we're gonna add that to, where are we now? We need to get back onto the keyboard. Do we have another keyboard sound? I think I used all the keyboards, so I have to, in fact, create a new track. Every time you add a layer, you need to add a new track. So you... See? That's what the sound. Let's change it to piano. Piano. So you hear the surround sound when I play the piano. Okay, so I've been playing around with composing music my whole life. So this is nothing more than, where was I? So that's where I'm going to record. I can't move that, unfortunately, but I'd show you guys. In other videos, I have sections to, I'll add those links. So I'm a multimedia artist. I don't just focus on music. I also focus on fashion and art. And I found that being my own like business person or own person when it comes down to work, is better, because then I can utilize my skills the way I want to utilize them, which is why I kind of started a YouTube channel, and I have all these links connected to live sales and Facebook, and then the music can be reused for other platforms because I haven't put them in, these ones at least, I have not set up in ASCAP. I mean, I could do that, and then I claim and own it. So everything I do would be of my own consent. And I haven't put anything on Spotify because now they're more, I actually was about to. And then Spotify became a complication, and TuneCore, lots of things are going on in the industry, and I think it's the vanity of companies that are wanting to make money off of you and then give you peanuts for production. So or whatever it is that you're trying to do. So I find that being your own advocate on how your music should be used, I personally think is the way forward. Okay, so we're going to try this out a few times. So... So I'm going to just repeat that a couple of times. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to press play. good for now. Okay, so we're going to use that as the mock-up. I don't know, it sounds interesting. I don't know if that works. I have to think about that. Too much going on. I don't know if I can use that. I don't know. Could be background. I need to think of the melody. So there are lots going on here. I need to still think of the melody. I'm busy producing this song that's taken me a while. And on each one of the videos, everything's a little bit different. Some days I do art. Other days I'm doing a bit of fashion. Other days I'm doing music. And the reason why the music is so important is that I don't want to get copyright infringement. So being your own incentive to creating your own music is the way to go on the internet. It's important. It's like a big deal. There's so many things going on with people saying, oh, we're going to sue you for this, that, and the other, and that's like the thing, right? Okay, let's do this over again. I'm still questioning it. I don't know. I don't know. This is a little loud. Where's the guitar? Okay, the EQ can be adjusted accordingly. Thanks for coming over, folks. That happens over time. The adjustments of the sound and the noise alter depending on when you're ready to do that, but that's mixing and mastering. That happens always at the end of the production. So I was testing something out here, but I'm not sure if it works. I'm just doing one section at the time. Song hasn't shown up yet. I'm still thinking about what to do here. There's like lots to do, but I know that this is copyright free, so I'm doing it for that purpose. So it makes it more fun to watch because then you don't have to worry about stealing people's ideas. This is from complete scratch, which is important for online purposes. So if you're somebody that's creating stuff online, thinking. Let's start over again. I'm going to start over again. Let's see if I can add this in. So I can adjust the volumes on here too. I'm putting it through a speaker. Okay. Doesn't need to be. So we're going to start this at the same. Okay, so we're going to start. 1, 2, 3. That could work. So I'm going to use this sound and transfer it over to the track. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do this. We're going to close this up, and we're going to send that sound to share song. I'll continue doing this. We're just going to add layers with what we have here. I guess we'll send it as not as a file. I'm sending I'm sending it to 2 people because I find that I don't know why it's not just working on my phone. It just gets a little weird. So let me, yeah. Then I can open it here. Okay, great. I can open this here. So that's sent. So now we're going to send it to an email. And I have done a video on, like a proper video on how to do this. But you can send, like this is for Apple devices. I don't know if everybody has Apple devices. So you can send your tracks or your parts into an email and then send it over to Logic, because this is Logic that I'm using. And GarageBand and Logic actually have the same basic beats and rhythms. So I'm going to check my email now, and I'm going to send that beat into this track. I should, in theory, save. One email. I don't know what's going on here. No, that's not what I want. Gmail. Okay. So that was sent as an MP4. Okay, so that's just a Congo, I guess, right? And that is going to be sent over here. It's download. Okay, just sent as a download. We're going to send that into here. So there's a whole process. These little bits over here were also beats that I put into the track. So now we're going to just use it as a separate loop. Sometimes it's easier to come up with things when you're moving around than to just stay stagnant. Meaning if you have an iPad or a phone, you can come up with like ideas at all times rather than sitting and waiting and debating on a sound. Because sometimes it doesn't just happen like that. You have to kind of work through ideas, right? Okay, so that's cool. It adds a bit more depth in there. Okay, I like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that a loop, and we're going to just copy and paste. I know some people want to watch me paint and other people want to watch the music. So I'm like, well, if I'm going to do this, I might as well use it for a purpose that will help not just me, but to help everybody else see what's going on here. Copy, paste. I know there's another way to do this. I don't know the shortcuts. I should really ask about the shortcuts, but I never know. It's just, I've just never memorized the shortcuts, I guess, right? I don't know how many I'm going to do, but we'll cut and paste. We'll take some out like I usually do. And I've had many years of music education and teaching music. So this is, I consider composition a little bit more advanced, unless you're sort of like me. At 16, I was curious to know how to compose my own songs. So I took a production class in Tokyo, where I was living at the time, and learned a bit of production, which was kind of awesome. I like that. We're just going to go through this and paste it. I'm not going to make it like a whole, like lengthen it with just the arrow, because I do want to take sections out, because that's how I do things. So, you know, a composition is layered. There's no shortcut here. People, you know, people assume that there's just a shortcut. There's never a shortcut. The shortcut is to complete the work and learn how to do the piece. It took me 42 years to learn how to compose music in the first place. Meaning at the time I was, I don't know, 16, I was just playing it on the piano, and then more advanced stuff came about, like equipment that was accessible for the general public. So that's what this is, right? And then if you want to see me paint, literally watch paint dry. I have other lives and things and videos of me painting. So if you want to see both sides. And what I may do is use this time. I don't know. I'm going to alternate. I might use this as, I've connected it to my Whatnot shows. So maybe I want to make money during, let's see how this turned out. I'm going to cut and I'm going to take out. So it adds more layers. So you guys are watching me produce tracks. Obviously, I can't answer everything at once if anybody has any questions, but you're listening to what I'm producing. And it's copyright free if you produce it yourself. So then you can use it online. Okay, so I'm going to let that run, and I'm going to see if I can find another sound on here. So I transferred. So what I just did is I transferred my GarageBand loop, which was literally just like a loop from GarageBand, and then put it into my email and sent it straight into my Logic. So that is, at least that's how I figured it out. There might be another way to do that, but you probably could airdrop it, but I don't know. I mean, I think for me, this is the easiest approach. You can just send it over, which makes sense. Okay, let's find another sound on GarageBand. Logic has more or less the same stuff. You can just get more technical with it. You can mix and master on the Logic on here. Yeah, let's see another sound. You have to make sure the beat's the same as the actual track. I don't know. Let's find something. It's going to be a little messy now. I mean, that could add a bit of an edge to it, right? I don't know. Could be wrong for it. Sort of like it. It's like a bit of a, where is that sound? I can't even find it. Oh, there it is. So we're going to add that. Let's just see. Okay, so let's put that on silent because we already have that part in here. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we have to put the time on. We have to test it out before we assess it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. that. So we're going to transfer that now. So we're going to do the same thing. And I'm going to transfer that sound into, okay, we're going to close it. We're going to share project, song. That's fine, high definition. Sorry if my man is on the other side getting these messages. It's just me dinging because I can't seem to figure out how to get these directly onto my... It's so weird. I don't know. It wasn't working the last time, so I'm going to do it again the same way. Don't laugh. It's just me. Sorry. Sorry. I'm still doing it. Okay, now I have to open it up. My bad. I need to figure out... Okay, so we're going to send this as an email again. Sorry. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so it should be sent into my email again. So let's see what we have here. Same process. I just find that it's a little hard to... Goodness. It's a little hard to... Like in my case, I like to move around and assess ideas rather than... That's the old one. This is... We need the new one. Oh, did it not send? Maybe I didn't send it yet. Let's see. Did I send it? Let's resend it. Maybe try it out over here first. Oh, it's there. It's there. Oh, I'm resending it again. Okay, so now we're going to add that to... Go to here. Downloads. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. So we send it over here. And auto, yeah, replace. I think that's the one. Let's just... Okay. The only thing you can't do with these loops is you cannot use the loops separately. GarageBand has stated, and Logic has stated, and Apple has stated, because this is owned by Apple. If you do something under their, behind their radar and do it against their conditions, you can get into a lot of trouble. So the recommendation is to make sure that you're doing everything correct, right? Wait, let's start over again. What's going on here? Come on, work with me here. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna lower the volume because it's pretty loud, that bass. Sounds like a bass. Ooh, that's sort of nice. It has a little bit of an edge to it. Okay, so we're gonna beef it up a little bit. We're gonna make it from a very solemn sound to something a little bit more trancey. Let's see, or house-like. Let's slowly, it's a slow, gradual progression. There's no, like I said, there's no way around. Let's first copy and paste. Make sure everything's in order. And paste. And paste. And paste. It's probably Control Alt or something. I don't remember. And paste. And everything you hear on here, I don't get copyright infringement issues on any of the platforms because, yeah, it's not really claimed by, I mean, I guess it's not claimed by anybody, but in theory it is because I own the music, right? So yeah, I just haven't necessarily uploaded it onto ASCAP and stated that it's mine yet. I have it on SoundCloud. SoundCloud is also great if you want to just put music on and yeah. Like I said, Spotify, I'm still skeptical. I don't know. And they're charging people a lot of money to they take money from you. You don't necessarily make a ton of money from it unless you're at the top of the food chain when it comes down to the music. It's not there are ways to make money. There's just like you can make beats. Like I'm busy doing like a beat type of thing. And I have a subscription on Facebook. So if anybody wants music, they can come to me for production and I can create music for YouTube or I could do YouTube. Make music for YouTube or Facebook for you or any other platform because it is secure. And obviously, I would not claim it as mine. That would be your particular music. You would own the rights to those if I produce it. Obviously, I don't not charge. I charge for these things. I would charge people for the time and the energy that's put into this. If, for instance, you're not wanting to learn how to do it, that's what I'm doing here. So you could subscribe to me on Facebook for a low cost. Just to start, let's see, I could probably take some out, and then take it from there. So let's take out some of these. Let's move it around a little bit. I'm sure Brandon's on here. Thanks for popping over. There's like a little bit of it sounds like there's a slight delay in the section. I need to maybe think about this here. And in theory, I should be using to get the details, I should really listen into this. Yeah, the piano's off, so there might be some parts that I need to do. So like this part could probably just be at the beginning. I don't know. I have to think about this. Take some of these out over here. Yeah, let's take these out for now. Let's see. So, okay. So there are some bits and pieces here that I need to kind of reassess. Okay, so I'm going to call it a day for now, only because I have other things I need to attend to. If you came through to see how I've done certain layers, thanks for popping over. I hope you guys come back, of course. That would be nice. What I may do is on Saturdays as well, I may consider doing whatnot shows so I can earn some money, and then you guys can watch me possibly sell stuff on here because I've connected YouTube and whatnot, which is a platform to sell products, which would be interesting. So you guys, you could always see how I do the other side. So I also sell stuff online. I have a quote-unquote little tiny boutique that I've kind of put together. That's why I have different outfits and clothing, because I sell things, which is where my income comes in right now. And then I have like a music student, of course. So I have to maintain everything. It's called a juggling act. Juggling act is what I do the best. That's what I do. And then if you haven't seen my paintings, here is... If you want to see some of my work, I'm just going to show this to you at the end because I'm busy working on this as well. So if you guys want to see me doing some art as well on occasion on the YouTube live, I do work on this. I want to try to get it as realistic as possible, which takes time to nothing happens overnight. I'm all about precision and accuracy. The same thing applies for music. So that's where I am right now. Thank you for joining me. And let me put this back over here. Oops. Thank you for joining me, and I'm going to head on out, and I will speak to you guys in the next one. Or if you're interested in anything or have any questions about music, art, or fashion, let me know. And if you want to make money yourself, if you're trying to find a way to generate money, speak to me about that too. There are a couple of different things you can do. And yeah, I still think having a whatnot, and you can go live and obviously sell stuff on there for the public, which is great. And there you go. Thank you again. Have a great Saturday, folks, and I will speak to you guys in the next one. Bye.